So before we welcome our award winners up to the stage, I just wanted to say a couple of sentences about the program itself and where it came from. As Kostas mentioned in his remarks earlier this morning, this idea of diversity and what CITRIS might contribute to the enterprise of diversity came up in a staff retreat earlier this year. And so one idea was to create this public format. We do this well and host a number of symposia. But we also thought that there were particular leaders that we wanted perhaps to highlight or just to scan the landscape. Because as we've seen this afternoon already, there are any number of very worthy recipients of this honor and recognition. So we developed the Athena Awards. We created 4 categories, one for academic leadership, one for executive leadership that could come from industry or the public sector, one early career award where we wanted to recognize really rising stars and promising young scholars and entrepreneurs. And then 4th in a programmatic sort of category of programs or organizations that were helping to create the next generation, engage the next generation in computer science and technology. So we launched the program this summer. We had over 100 nominations. So here are some dots and plots of where some of the individuals and organizations were who were nominated for the award. So it's not that we were focused necessarily on Berkeley or the Bay Area, although you'll see from the results that we also had very strong candidates and ultimately winners from this area as well. But we were really pleased with the geographic distribution of the nominations here. So I am, without further ado, going to turn it over to a series of really illustrious introducers who will then present the awards, which were made public last week in a press release, and you'll find them and their full bios in the program. We'll invite the introducer to come up and say a few words to introduce the awardee, and then the awardee will also have an opportunity to say a few words about her work and program. So first I'll invite the executive director of the Marvell Nano Lab, Bill Flounders, Dr. Bill Flounders.